off the bat, I gotta say, go Birds. Eaglasle, Eagles. I don't know. You saw that thing online where she like spelled it incorrectly and now it's kind of going viral. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. This is Light Work with Amanda. So much has happened, but I had to create a video because we're going to talk about the Super Bowl and the halftime show. I mean, how can I not make a video about this? Let's get into it. So I did notice that whenever they cut to some of the celebrities like they do in the Super Bowl, we saw Adam Sandler, pretty sure Anne Hathaway was in attendance, Paul McCartney, everybody showed up and showed out. But why was Taylor getting booed? Like, they cut to her and then they started booing. I think maybe it's because she's dating Travis Kelce and, you know, Chiefs fan and there's more Philly fans that showed up. Or maybe it was because she's sitting next to Ice Spice and maybe people are starting to realize that Ice Spice is just there to, you know, shake her booty and, you know, show her coochie. But either way, she was getting booed, which I guess, I mean, like, I don't get, but maybe let me know also in the comments. A couple of things with the Super Bowl. It just shows that the refs were just on the side of the Chiefs this whole time, and a mediocre team played a far superior team, and look what happened. Also, the scoreboard didn't reflect the beatdown the Eagles did against the Chiefs, because what was it, like 24-0 going into the half or something like insane like that? So go Birds, such a great win. I cannot wait to go to the parade and celebrate. All right. Now, let's talk about the Super Bowl performance. So the stage, the first thing I noticed was the X, square, circle, triangle. And for me, as a pseudo gamer, I just thought PlayStation. I thought PlayStation buttons, and maybe he's thinking like, hey, this isn't a game. It also just shows that Kendrick is aware of the political climate, the changes that are happening, the recent election, how things are shifting, I feel like he's just paying attention and he's opening up everybody's eyes and using it metaphorically in a PlayStation controller, saying, this isn't a game, there are real consequences, and this is the impact of those consequences. So maybe that's what he was getting at, but hey, I'm not the Pulitzer Prize winner. He is, but that's my take on it. All right, the next thing I noticed that Kendrick was wearing, just a dope fit. Loved the jacket. I couldn't quite read out what was on the jacket, but the colors and the chains really stood out to me. So it was a lowercase a, and to me, it represented like, I'm the alpha, I'm top dog, and TDE, top dog entertainment. I saw someone say that it was an A minor chord represented on like a piano or a guitar. So that A was representative of a multitude of different things. But to me, I like the one that he's top dog, TDE, top dog entertainment, and that he's the alpha here. Okay, so the first thing I noticed about Kendrick Lamar's performance was that it felt like he started out a little slow. Felt like he was holding back. And I was like, okay, when is he going to get to the level of like his Juneteenth performance or other performances that I've seen in the past? I was like, okay, maybe it's building. Maybe we'll get there. And I'm glad I did wait, because he started out with like, G and X, then he went right into Squabble Up, and that beat though, it's just so good. He also had some snippets and some teasers about Drake. Then he gets into Man in the Garden, some good lyrics from Euphoria, one of his best songs from The Beef. And then he gets into Peekaboo. And I love how he literally just like pops out. He's like, Peekaboo. It was just like good stage presence, good camera awareness, having that like visual aligned with the lyrics and the beat. Oh my god, it was so good. But before I get into more of the track list, did anyone else notice or maybe ran into this problem where the audio sounded a little off, or whether his mic sounded like it was turned up and the music and the audio was maybe turned down? Something sounded a little off. However, when SZA came in to sing the hook for Luther, they found it. It just clicked. So they're hitting their stride. They're like getting to the crescendo of the performance. SZA's hitting her notes with Luther. Oh, so infectious. And then she goes right into "Maybe the night that the trees will let me know all the stars are closer." It's like so good. It's such a good hook, and she sang it so well. She hit the high notes. It was just like the sound engineers, everything came together. It was epic. It was, dare I say, euphoric. Kendrick continues to kind of mess with us. And he's like, "Hey, I know you want me to play your favorite song, the one that I won like 5 Grammys on and won like Record of the Year. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to respect the lawyers." Then he smirks, looks at the camera. He's like, "Psych!" Did hit the verse. "Say, Drake, I hear you like him young. Better not go to cell block 1." I was like, oh my God, he did not just call him out by name during Not Like Us. I could not believe it. I literally was like, I was crying. He was so selective on which choice words to skip over to not get canceled or have the FCC up his booty. So he didn't say pedophile. And the crowd all in unison says, "A minor." Oh my God. It was just so good. When your fans show up, that's love. That's love right there. Sorry, Drake. I know you're out in Australia and you're trying to avoid all of this, but everyone watches the Super Bowl. And no, I'm sorry, you're not bigger than the Super Bowl. Kendrick is. And then guess who comes out? Serena Williams comes out in a blue tennis skirt, crip walking, and I couldn't, dead. I died. Serena's so much focused on her own joint ventures, Serena venture capitals, investing, which is great. I love that for her, and being part of her family and just really enjoying retirement life. Also, sidebar, wow, you look incredible. You just keep winning. So when you came out on the Super Bowl, and it's technically a sports setting, and it's not related to tennis, but it's okay. But where else have you seen Serena do this? You don't. Serena doesn't play. She comes out, she's gonna make sure this appearance is gonna be on a global, international scale. This is Serena Williams. She's the greatest of all time. Time away from her family, out of her retirement life that she literally has been crushing, to have a surprise appearance. I mean, well done. Only Kendrick can do that. Kendrick pulls out the best, and he deserves the best. And don't we, as listeners and as fans, don't we deserve the best as well? So Kendrick was like, damn straight. Oh God, and then the finish. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Bastard! DJ Mustard comes out. Oh my God, epic. You think you've had enough? Nope. Also, the cuts to Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam being you're being too ghetto, tone it down, this is what we think of you. It was just so good all over. It was I was watching a cinematic film in that short, whatever it is, 15 minutes halftime. All right, overall, what a great halftime show. And then the Eagles just continue to dominate. Bring the confetti, bring the champagne, bring the non-alcoholics, whatever you want. God, it was such a good Sunday. And honestly, during Black History Month, we deserve this. It's a good win for us. And sometimes when climate and culture and the world just seems to continue to just beat you down or just shove dirt in your face, there are little moments like this, little diamonds in the rough, and you got to hold on to them. And Kendrick and the Birds, thank you for that. A little reprieve and a little bit of hope. All right, then he has a visual of where it says game over. I mean, it really is game over. It was just epic performance. However, there were some honorable mentions, and I want to make sure we mention them. So our girl, Lady Gaga, did a pre-recorded tribute to those lost in the January terrorist attack in New Orleans, the wildfires spreading across LA, and the two unfortunate plane crashes that happened recently, one in Philly and the one in DC. Again, my heart really goes out to those loved ones that were lost. It's just heartbreaking. And Gaga, she's always incredible and always performs with all heart and full emotion, and it was a really nice tribute that she did. John the Baptiste did a jazzy rendition of the national anthem. I thought it was actually, I thought it was pretty nice. Some people didn't really like it. They thought he should have just, stuck to the script. But hey, it wasn't as jazzy as Fergie's. But overall, I thought it was pretty nice. And the painted piano, that was beautiful. I think maybe that was done by his wife. Either way, the artwork on it was really cool and really incredible. And I personally think I thought he did a pretty good job. I also really loved Lettucey's rendition of Lift Every Voice, which she also brought 125 high schoolers to help perform the song to honor the 125th year of Lift Every Voice. So nice touch. Also loved your fit. You were looking good. Hair was on point. You crushed it. What a Sunday. What a Super Bowl. What a performance by Kendrick and SZA and Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam and the surprise guest of Serena. I mean, the imagery, the metaphors. I can go on and on and on. Most importantly, go Birds. But it was just one for the books, especially during Black History Month. I mean, come on, y'all. Like, what a celebration. Thank you so much for listening. Let me know what you thought of the Super Bowl halftime show. Also, thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for the engagement. I had, again, a lot of fun making this, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye now.